God bless you. This is Professor Babel. Just wanted to make a quick video today to talk to you about what I believe is happening in our society today. If you really think about it, you don't need to be a prophet or a priest to see that we are in a shifting. There is a shifting going on. Like I'm shifting this. There's a shifting going on, and it is taking place right now, and we are in the middle of it. There are things happening to us today that are different, moving at a different speed than they've ever done before. For example, if you're a student of history, you've looked throughout history, you can see, let's say, for example, during the time of Christ, we know it's about 2,000 years ago. They rode horses. They had swords. They rode horses and swords all the way up to maybe around the 16, 17, even 1800s. So just that example, until the train came in around 1600, until the train was big, and then it wasn't until the 1900s till like the airplane, and then later on motorcycles and all those things started coming into play. But if you just look at the time of, like, say, Christ, all the way up to like maybe the 1700s, they rode horses. The cowboys in the 1800s, early 1900s rode horses before the cars. You have hundreds of years where there was little change. You had the printing press pop up. That was a big thing. You had Morse code, typewriters. You had little things that were popping up little by little, but it was slowly progressive. And now we've gotten to this time in history in the 21st century where things are moving fast. Technology is fast. iPhone this, iPhone. It's fast moving. It's fast paced. And the reason why we're in a shift now, like the Industrial Revolution, like the technological revolution that is taking place, if you look at this, you don't have to be a prophet, priest, or king if you're a student of history and realize the changes that are taking place. If you think about the change, you will see now that there's a shifting, there's a moving. And the moving that's taking place is different than before. The reason why before, it was usually one or two major events that rattled everything. But now there's a lot of events. You have the Evergrande issue with China happening. You have the Afghanistan issue happening. You have the vaccine, the COVID thing that has been worldwide, this pandemic that has really shook in the world. You have an issue with the value of the dollar and the euro and the other currencies in the world. You have the rising of cryptocurrency and the nationalized currency. You have issues of the Civil War almost environment with the political parties that are being against one another, the right and the left, and you have a divided country in America. You have wars and rumors of wars in many different parts of the world. The Afghan issue. So there's so many issues. And the reason why the alert for this video is with shipping and receiving and currency and valuations, it is to the point where it isn't just one or two major issues happening. It's a conglomerate of issues happening at the same time. And this to me is indicative of a movement or a shifting that has taken place because everything is kind of fast forwarded. Single parent homes, relationships, divorces on the rise, less people getting married. Like in Japan, less people are having kids. You see a lot of movement in a lot of different areas, spiritually, socially, economically, politically. And so this is why we must be alert. We must be aware. If you are a believer, you must be tuned into what is happening because there is a shifting taking place. And if you are not in the right place when the movement is happening, then you are liable to suffer the consequences. We want to be a blessing to our fellow brethren, our sisters. We want to be able to bless everyone that we are involved in, but we want to make sure that we are aware. So I encourage you to take a pause and to think about everything that's happening and to make sure that you are positioning yourself in the best place that you can be to be a blessing to your family, your brother, your sister, your neighbors. And let us get through this challenging time together, because there is a great deal of tragedy, of drama, as it were, that's happening. And it isn't just pieces of things happening, it's a conglomerate of things happening at one time. So this is alarming. And so we must be tuned in to the spirit. We must be tuned in with our minds to what's happening and make sure that we are in a place where we can be most effective and blessing to others. So this is Professor Babble. I know I'm babbling a lot, but I just want you to wake up, be aware, be alert, and be focused, and continue to have a prayerful mind. Until next time, God bless.